out of that chair, Vince, you putz.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Greetings, universe. My name is Orbital Bacon, and I am certified G1 and a real freaking prime. Welcome to another live stream. It's Friday, the end of the week, and we've got 10 big Bison bucks. Let's go.
Bison dollars for Black Friday. Here's looking forward to a good show.
Thank you, Maverick Cat. Hell yeah, for the 10 big Bison bucks right there from Maverick Cat, kicking it off right. That's right, because you've made it to another live stream. It's Friday. That means if you're here, you are indeed made of sterner stuff. Wooga wooga and booga booga, bim bams and flum bums. What's going on, bacon ears? Good to see you, good to see you. Glad you made it to another Friday. We're kicking off the weekend like we always do. You know how we do. We're going to be wrangling some waifus. We're going to be A-logging some cartoons and otherwise just having a good time. You know, it's Friday. We're kicking off the weekend. It's Black Friday, as mentioned there. You know, some people might be recovering from their food coma from Thanksgiving. I don't know. I was able to fully recover by this morning. It didn't take me a whole nother day. Sometimes, you know, some years better than others. You know how it is. So I'm glad you guys are here. Hope you're doing well. We're going to kick off the weekend. We're going to relax. We're going to have a good time here. So hope you're ready. Put that bacon in the sky. How's everybody doing? I'm going to give you guys some shouts outs. Let me know how you're doing in the chat, too. Put some bacon up. Let me know how you're doing. We got a visit from the Gyat Fairy over here. Look at her dancing her way into our hearts here.
Gyat you see is gyat you get.
Gyat you see is gyat you get, all right? It is.
Friday nights are made for waifuing. Let's see how this one plays out.
Let's go. We got Crossfire taking a ride on the Toppy Choppy right there. Let's go, buddy. Hell yeah. All right, I'm going to give some shouts out as going along. Put some bacon up. I'll give you a shouts out and let me know how you're doing. I see Aries EMS in the chat. We got Kaiser Soze. What's going on? Cruising PC Vet, and he says happy birthday to Sean Whitesell. Is it Sean Whitesell's birthday? Happy birthday to you, buddy. Hell yeah. Base Wave Studio is in the chat. Mr. Caster Hopper. We got Prince of the Abyss, Taverns Pull Hail. Man, look at all those wrenches, man. Those are channel members over there on Coffee. Good to see you. We got No Name OVA Kakarot. Sean Whitesell, there you are right there. Birthday boy. Happy birthday, man. We got Painting and Rambling in here. Oh, hell yeah, we got another ride on the Toppy Choppy.
Get to the choppy.
Get to the choppy. Do it now. You have to get there. We got Saint Adam in the chat. Philip, Fabian, Maverick Cat right there taking a ride on Toppy Choppy. Thank you, man. Zahira Smith, howdy. In Zeru, we got Nerdic Warrior. What's going on, buddy? Ronma Chaos, the stream boss. Well, he was until Maverick Cat just took over. Holy shit, man. Can't even get through the shouts out, and the stream boss battle is already broken out in the ring. We've got a battle on our hands. We got Ron McChaos. Thank you, though, man. Thank you. Hail. Daharka88, hail. What's going on? Starscream is in here. Zentron. We got, let's see. I'm scrolling down. Waste of Space, a.k.a. the #1 troll, a.k.a. Cheetos. What's going on, buddy? Ronald Neal is in the chat. Okay. Bloodwork. Let's see who else. I'm scrolling down. We got Neo 007. We got, let's see, War Wicked, Hunter Batista.
What is this one?
Oh no, Elvira's escaping. Oh no, you're letting her escape. Somebody get her back in the life cage. Look at her, she's escaping. Somebody get her back in the life cage. Elvira's escaping. She's on the loose. Holy shit. All right, we got Bioshock Superman, Julian Torres, Bloodwork. What's going on, Bloodwork?
I'm doing good. I've got my ice cream, my drink is ready, my new lair is ready, and I've got some new waifus in my sights for the next week. Life is good.
Hey, that sounds like you're all set, man. That sounds like a good time. Wooga wooga booga booga, ticket to ride for Reverb 154 on the Booga train right there. Ticket to ride, let's go, get on board. All aboard, all right? Everybody get on board. Choose a vehicle. We got plenty for you to choose from. We got the Booga train. We got the thrust bus. We've got a new waifu on board the thrust bus. We're going to be getting that tonight. Guys, I got a really big show for you tonight. Holy shit. have we got a show for you. Oh, buddy, it's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, we got a new waifu on board the Thrust Bus tonight. Some pinups to unlock, of course, as always. We've got a visit from the Wrangle King and a visit from Yuri here dancing. Look
Yuri
at her go.
Friday night freak dance.
Dance away, Yuri. Dance away, man. That's right. That's the best thing to do on Friday night, man. Waifu dancing away. But we got the Wrangle King, Flash Gordon. He goes up against Queen Hornia, and she takes us to the stables. All right? She takes us to the stables, guys. We got Lua chowing down on Frostiflakes. I think she might have given up on the Wrangle champion.
Train ticket indeed. Let's get going.
Let's go, Crossfire getting on board the BOOGA train, ticket to ride. Let's go, buddy. Let's see what else. Oh, we've got the newest waifu train.
With a rack like that, it's a wonder that the cage could hold her.
Yeah. Who knew we could build a cage that could hold her in the first place, you know? But there she goes again, breaking out. Reaver, 154, what are you doing? Elvira's getting away. Somebody wrangle her. Get her back in the wife cage. Alert, all hands on deck. I need like a red alert, the Enterprise from Star Trek. I need the red alert. You know, all hands on deck. Waifu on the loose. She's breaking free. She's busting out of there, okay? We need all hands on deck. Get Elvira back in the wife cage. I can't believe we were able to contain her in the first place. You know, it was a miracle of modern science that we were able to get her in there in the first place, guys. And she's breaking free. What are we going to do? All right. See, yeah, we're having fun, guys. We're having fun. It's going to be a good show. Like I said, we've got a new waifu meme that's taking the internet by storm. We have to address it. Okay. Normally I stick to nostalgia and stuff. I stay away from current events, but this one is too much. It can't be ignored. All right. And it's in our wheelhouse. It's waifu territory. All right. You thought Sliver Country was our territory? I believe waifu territory, waifu country is our country. That's our territory. Okay. Let's go. We got Reverb fueling up the Thrust Bus.
Ready the bus. Let's run her down.
Don't run her down. No, wait a minute. He's really getting into it. I like that. Get the Thrust Bus gassed up, ready to drive. We gotta run her down with diameter. You know, if you know what I mean. So let's go, guys. Let's go. We got a really big show in store for you tonight. All the usual segments as well. Saturday morning preview. Going to be talking about what we got in the lineup for tomorrow. I've got the premiere already ready. So if you've seen the thumbnail, you already know one of the shows that's going to be in there. We're going to be cranking the jank tomorrow morning. Okay. All right. Just be ready. Just be prepared. That's all I can tell you. It's like the Boy Scouts. It's like Scar from the Lion King. Be prepared.
Cake.
I like how he said it cakey, you know, cake. You know, it's the cakey cake. Let's go. We got Ares EMS detecting cake, and we've also got a battle on our hands for the stream boss here, you know. So it's a really chaotic start to the stream, as expected. All right, this is kind of the start that I expected, and not just from all the stream boss battling going on, but I've got some crazy stuff for you guys in store. We've got some pinups. Oh boy, the spicy pinups from Master Krakken, Master Godai, and Otacat. All three. We got a visit from all three artists here in the lineup tonight.
Like the man said, shut up and take my money.
There you go, Prince of the Abyss with a ticket to ride on the BOOGA train. All aboard, man. I think it's ready to leave the station. Man, we got so many people getting on board the BOOGA train. I hear it coming down the line.
Pardon me, boy.
There it is.
Chattanooga choo-choo.
The Chattanooga choo-choo.
Right on track 29.
It's always on time.
Boy, you can give me a shine.
And loaded with pantsu. Let's go. Hell yeah, guys. Big support from the Baconeers right out the gate. Big support. Massive support from the Baconeers right out the gate. This is how we do it. All right, let's go. I see Andy Zork in the chat. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Darth Zed as well. Another wrench there. That's a channel member. Hell yeah. All right. I'm getting carried away, guys. I'm too excited. I'm too excited for what we got to get into tonight. There's so much to get into. It's going to be so much fun. Holy shit. But yeah, like I was saying, I normally try to stick to nostalgia before I get too carried away. Let me get back on track here. I normally stick to nostalgia, but there was something going on, modern, current event, whatever you want to call it. It can't be ignored. It has to do with waifu, so we're going to touch on that. We're going to talk about that here. We've got a waifu internet, or a waifu meme, rather, taking the internet by storm. And then, of course, we've got all our other usual segments. I'm going to be talking about what's coming up Saturday morning, preview tomorrow morning. We've got a couple other little news items to get into. And then, of course, all the memes. We got to go over all the stuff that we watched over this past week. It was pretty crazy, okay? It was pretty crazy. We've got all sorts of stuff to get into, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, one's up if you're here for the long haul. Two if you got other things to do.
Keeping the stream boss seat warm for the next minute or so.
Let's go, Caster Hopper. Super kicking Vince right out of his seat after Ron McChaos did before the stream even started. And he told Vince not to get back in there, and he didn't learn his lesson. Look at what happened. Caster Hopper giving him that big super kick right there. So one's up if you're here for the long haul. Two if you got other things to do. We've got quite the show in store. I'm actually really excited to get into it, guys. If you can't tell, okay? If you can't tell, I'm zooking out just a bit, right?
No, man, he's just
a little bit.
He'll be
just
okay.
a little bit. I might be zooking out just a bit, right? I'm a little bit excited to get into this show. It's going to be a fun show, okay? So one's up if you're here for the long haul. Two if you got other things to do. I see a lot of ones, a couple of twos. That's all right. You might still be recovering from your food coma. I see a couple of 1.5s. Maybe you're on the fence. Maybe you're thinking about it. I might be able to persuade you to stay around for the long haul. I feel pretty confident, all right? I got a good show for you. We got some good pinups. We've already had big support. We probably have some pinups unlocked. Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we're in Sliver Country. I don't know. We've got a battle for Stream Boss going on. Caster Hopper currently holding the position, but will the Caster Hopper curse be in effect tonight? I don't know. We're going to have to stick around and find out. Hell yeah, let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it.
The combination to Vinny's vault is 342436.
Oh no, he's giving away all the secrets, fainting and rambling with a ticket to ride on the BOOGA train and giving away Vince's secrets. He's got, Vinny's vault? Oh no, that's Vinny's vault. I'm sorry, I thought he said Vince, like, Vince McMahon kicking him out of the chair. No, you're saying that's Vinny's vault. Oh, buddy.
Boobs!
No, you can't do it. It's too powerful. Man. You have no idea what's in Vinny's vault, although, you might be able to find out soon, okay? Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Say no more, right? You might be able to find out soon what's in Vinny's vault. But yeah, that is the password. That is the password. How did you know? All right. Yeah, 80085.
Boobs!
Oh, man, we love Vinny. He's one of us, okay? He's one of us. He's a bim bam. He's a flum bum. He's a baconeer, okay? He's honorary baconeer. He's one of us. He's got the camera installed on the bike so that he can snap instant pinups of waifus on the go, okay? He's definitely one of us. We love Vinny here, right? Let's go. Look at that big super kick from Shiro.
By the power of the baconeers.
Hell yeah. Ich bin Shiro with a big super kick there. And by the power of the baconeers and waifu super kicks, Aries EMS has now obtained Stream Boss. Okay, so let me officially, I keep shouting it out, but we need to get the pizza rolls raining. We need to get the waifu swanging. And we need to get the show started. It's going to be crazy, guys. It's going to be crazy. Let's check on that meter. Let's see where we're at. I have a feeling some pinups are already being unlocked. Hit the music. Let's see what's going on. It just starts moving. On its own. You know, the waifus, they go whack for the stack. And we're stacking that meter. We're building it up. We're stacking it up. We're building it up. Holy shit, it's still going. Whoa. Okay, wow. That was pretty crazy. So we've already filled up 1 meter and we've gotten into Sliver Country in the next one. We can't stop here. This is Sliver Country. What are we doing? So let's go. I activate my trap card. You just activated my trap card. I am the Sliver King. And we're stopping in Sliver Country. This is it. Zook and Wrangling. We're stopping in Sliver Country.
No filthy slivers on my watch.
Crossfire detecting cake to get us out of there. He's like, no way. I'm not detecting any slivers. The only thing I'm detecting around here is cake. What sliver? What are these slivers you speak of? I don't detect them at all. Nothing but cake. Indeed. Let's go. So we've got 2 meters filled up already. 2 down. I don't even know how many are left to go. I don't know. I got a bunch of pinups prepared for you guys. You guys are going to love this stuff. I think we need to get over to the Gyat yacht. Whether you're taking the BOOGA train, we've actually had several people already get on board. On board the BOOGA train, ticket to ride. We've got the thrust bus gassed up, ready to drive. We're actually going to introduce a new waifu ready to get on board the thrust bus later tonight. We've got winged waifus ready for takeoff and the all new Toppy Choppy. It's still, you know, it's not even all the way done, really. We're going to refine that. We're going to add to it. It's going to get better as it goes. But we've got the Toppy Choppy in the works here. It's ready for takeoff as well. Let's get over to the yacht. Yeah, I hear it calling. I hear it calling. We need to get over there. Got any good fusions? Maybe. Maybe Kyle J. We might have a fusion on deck. You never know, man. You never know. But all aboard, bacon ears and baconettes, bim bams and flum bums. Let's head on over to the yacht, all right? It's time to get on board. It's time to get on board. We're going to start the show proper here. Get your pizza rolls, get your spark, your spin, your crystal twist, your foo-pa, and of course, plenty of zook, all right? Get ready to zook out.
Get
ready to zook out. All right? Because we're going to get on board the yacht here. We're going to start the show. We're going to wrangle some waifus, all right? We're going to wrangle some waifus, go over the cartoons that we watched over the past week. Plenty of A-logging to do. It was a pretty wild week, actually. I didn't think it was going to be as crazy as it was until I started reviewing the footage. And I'm like, what the hell? What drugs were they? This is a whole new form of zook. I don't even know. So I had to crank the jank for tomorrow morning. It's going to be even worse if you can imagine that. Or better, depending on how you look at it. You know, it's all a matter of perspective. But let's go. Let's kick off the show. Let's get into it. We've got some pinups to unlock, actually, since you filled that meter twice. So nice, you filled it twice. The bacon ears, so nice. They filled the meter twice already. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right, so first waifu. Do you guys want to guess this one? Who's that waifu? Who could it be? Who could it be? Name that waifu. Oh, that didn't take long. Michael Rusum right there. That didn't even take that long. Zarana. We got from G.I. Joe. Now, she was already kind of a punk chick, you know. The Dreadnoks. They're like a ragtag group of ruffians, right? She was already pretty punk. So we had to punk her out even more. Well, I don't know. Is that... I don't know if I said that right. We had to punk it up. So yeah, we got Punk Zarana. There you go. Who could it be now? Yeah, I got to add that to the soundboard. Who could it be? Got to add that to the soundboard. Series Lupin says no undies. Well, that is the orbital station dress code, my friend. Yes, that is the orbital station dress code. She is adhering to it, in fact.
Tiny mini skirt.
Pardon me. Ponsu.
All the way, adhering to that dress code. That's what we like to see. You know, as much as she's like a punk, you think she'd be rebelling. Well, she's fitting right into the dress code. She's right into the dress code there. So yeah, Kitty's been hard at work. Kitty's back on the force there, task force there. All right, next up, I don't think you're going to be able to guess this waifu because there's some furniture involved that really obscures the silhouette. So I don't think there's any way that you would be able to guess. Not only that, but she's got her hair in a different do. She's got it in an updo, you know, the ponytail, rocking that ponytail. Got it in an updo there instead of her normal default. So you wouldn't really be able to guess this one. Not going to draw it out too long here. So what we've got is Seattle from Stargate Infinity, one of the shows that we watched this past Saturday. We'll be talking about it later on in the show here, okay? We've actually got some stuff to cover about Stargate Infinity. Uncle General, he's one of us, and apparently women are they're all the same all over the galaxy. You know, even alien women, they're all the same. They just want unsuck, okay? No matter where you go, no matter what planet, go through the Stargate, doesn't matter. Women, they want the unsuck, all right? That's all they care about. So we've got Seattle from Stargate Infinity here, and of course, she's rocking the Princess Leia, the Slave Leia to be exact, outfit to have a sci-fi crossover. So I guess it's Slave Seattle, right? So there you go. Wrangled and tangled. Get her in your stable. Ready to go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, these were both courtesy of Master Krakken, man. He's knocking out of the park. We've got a lot from Master Krakken this week, actually. Probably more from him than anyone else. knocking it out of the park. Your next one here is a preview of the waifu that's ready for the thrust bus. You can probably guess who it is. But we've got a waifu ready for the thrust bus, okay? We're going to cover that soon. We got to get into it. I should probably get into the actual show before we spoil everything.
They want
with the
to do
pinups
us
here.
unsuck and not unswallow. Just like an alien woman.
Oh, no. Maverick making Tara dance there. Oh, man. Yeah, we've got a lot to get into, man. It was a wild week, okay? It was a wild week. A lot of crazy stuff, all right? A lot of crazy stuff. All right, so let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. First up, Saturday morning preview. What have we got lined up for tomorrow morning? Saturday morning cartoons, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know the drill. It's the usual. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're doing a 3-hour block, so it'll be from 9 to noon Eastern. And we're starting with Star Wars Droids. This one is something I didn't think would get past copyright, but apparently Disney is so embarrassed, or Lucasfilm, whoever's making the decisions, they're very ashamed of it.
Oh, I thought Seattle was enjoying life on Mars. Look there.
Yeah, you know, it could be a little combination, a little Deja Thoris, Slave Leia combination there. Hell yeah. Reverb 154 making the Gyat Fairy dance. Thank you very much. But yeah, apparently Disney is so ashamed of this one, the holiday special, the Droids cartoon, all that stuff. They don't care, okay? They don't care. I saw this one popping up on some other YouTube channels around. It was getting recommended in the algorithm. And so I thought, all right, it must be available. Let's put it in there. It's a gold mine of jank. Oh, exactly, Tavern's Pool. In fact, that is the theme. Tomorrow morning, for the Saturday morning preview, the theme is jank, okay? We are cranking the jank every show, every episode. It's going to be an endurance test, all right? Let's see if you really are made of sterner stuff. All right, let's see if you can get through it. It's going to be cranking that jank tomorrow morning. That's what we're going to be doing, all right? Jank crankers. First thing in the morning. So yeah, we're starting out with Star Wars Droids. We got a visit from Boba Fett. All right, we got a visit from Boba Fett, and as Tavern's Pool pointed out, this show is a gold mine of Zook, just all sorts of junk. Let's go. We got a big super kick from Alchemy.
My zarana. Playing cards against humanity with my family. Chaos ensues. Wooga wooga. I am thankful for you all.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Alchemy. Indeed. Yeah, that was courtesy of Alchemy requesting that, actually. All the stream bosses have requests, and sometimes it takes a little bit longer than others, but you'll see them show up. Yeah, you'll see them show up. So thank you, man. Hell yeah. Thank you for that super kick to Vince as well. Crazy. All right. Boba Fett. Let's go. Boba Fett. I keep getting distracted, guys. I'm sorry. I need to get back on track here, you know? All right. So we got Star Wars Droid starting the lineup tomorrow morning. We're also going to have Mask. His Mask is pretty jank, but it also got waifus, you know? So we got some waifus in here. Don't worry. It's still going to be stacked and packed, wall to wall with waifus, just like every Saturday morning.
I still have wine from yesterday. I can survive the jank.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit, painting and rambling. Getting on board the BOOGA train there. Ticket to ride. And that's right, man. You can survive. You got the wine leftovers. I bet you got plenty of everybody should have plenty of leftovers. You know, get some wine, whatever. Some fupa. And yeah, there you go, man. There you go. So yeah, we're going to have Star Wars Droids, Mask. Now, it won't be all like horrible, depending on how you look at it. We've got He-Man. He-Man can be pretty jank. But so many people were responding to that Tila post I put in the community. I think it was the community post for Wednesday's channel surfing. I put that pinup of Tila that Odacat did, and people were going absolutely nuts for it. Like way more than I expected. This is a top waifu. So, which makes sense. So we've got a Tila focused episode of He-Man for tomorrow. And she is going to be causing quakes with the cakes. All right. She is serving up cake tomorrow morning. So in case you don't have any leftovers, don't worry. Tila's got you covered. She's serving up cake. We got the Thrust Boss. Let's go.
Wanted to thank you for putting on the Warriors of Virtue yesterday. I had never seen it before then and I now wish I had seen it in the theaters. Also, if we are continuing with the 2000s shows for channel surfing, I might have something. We shall see.
Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, Crossfire. Fueling up the Thrust Bus, getting it gassed up, ready to drive. Let's go.
You want jank? I will never forget the time that R2 and 3PO took on the chest of demons with the aid of Tony Danza.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're gonna be seeing more episodes of droids in the future. Thank you though, and thank you Crossfire there as well. I didn't know you had never seen Warriors of Virtue. A lot of people were requesting that, so I figured I was the only one that because I didn't see it back in the day either, not in the theater anyway. I didn't see it till like way later. But I missed out on it back in the day. But a lot of people were requesting it, so I just figured it was something everybody saw, and I just slept on it. But yeah, so you hadn't seen it before either. Glad that you got a chance to see it. That movie is crazy. My favorite part about it is the villain. He embodies Zook, all right? If anybody that's new, that's like, why does he keep saying that? Like, what, and I've got it on the soundboard.
We like Zook, see?
So it's from a show or whatever. But if it's still, you're like, well, what does it mean? What does it mean, right? Just go watch Warriors of Virtue and watch the villain. He's Zook.
Given how the House of Disgraced Mouse has treated the Star Wars brand, they are probably hoping for some free advertising on the channel, since people have been dropping Disney Plus like a hot potato. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Hey, you ain't kidding. You ain't kidding, Reverb 154. And hey, man, taking over Stream Boss. That battle is raging on. It's like a battle royale. We've got like 5 different people battling it out here for Stream Boss. So let's get the pizza rolls raining and the waifu swanging for this battle royale. Hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah. And a good point. Disney might be thinking, you know what? I don't want to pay any money because this thing is so jank, but if we just let people have it, it's free advertising. Hey, no problem. Win-win. It's a win-win. We all win. Just like with Tila here, we all win. She's serving up cake tomorrow morning. So in case you don't have any leftovers from Thanksgiving, don't worry. Tila's got you covered. She's serving up the cake. So we're definitely going to be covered tomorrow morning. It's going to be good. And then let's see what else we got. What else? Oh, I don't even know if I should tell you what this show is. I mean, it's not like it's a show we haven't seen before, but it's a particularly jank episode, maybe the most, maybe the jankiest, because the premise, the animation, like, are you guys familiar with Dragon Ball Super? There was like a controversy with some of the early episodes of Dragon Ball Super where the animation was apparently so low budget that people were like revolting in large numbers. Well, this is a similar situation where even though the series isn't necessarily known for over the top extravagant animation, this episode is just horrible even by its own standards. It's very, very jank, but the premise, listen to this, guys. It's the invasion of the Lion Man. Oh, let's go. We got to ride on the Toppy Choppy.
Komodo is one of those villains where not only is he chewing the scenery, he's seasoning everything with a dash of Zook.
Oh, it's delicious. And we're fueling up the Thrust Boss. Let's go!
Mega Man episode. Lion people try to take over the world. You will never fool me with this.
Damn, look at Crossfire. Knows his stuff right there. He's like, I don't think so, buddy. I know my jank. Crossfire's over there like, I know my jank, buddy. This is Mega Man. This is Mega Jank. This is what this is, man. This is Mega Jank. Yes, lion people try to take over the world, but not just any lion people that can shoot lasers out of their eyes, okay? It wouldn't be just regular old run-of-the-mill lion people. They're eye laser lion people. And these aren't just your regular run-of-the-mill eye lasers either, okay? These are eye lasers that can turn waifus into furries. So you've got the Lionmen, invasion of the Lionmen here, shooting lasers, turning waifus into furries. It's mega jank, all right? It's the jankiest episode of Mega Man there is. All right? I told you, the entire theme of tomorrow morning is jank from start to finish. It doesn't stop. So yeah, you've got the furry beam. The furry beam. These lion men with the furry beam. Can Mega Man stop them? He has to. Mega Man has to become based and stop them. The world is depending on it. The world is depending on Mega Man becoming based and stopping the furry takeover. And of course, if we're going to be cranking that jank, among other things, it wouldn't be complete without a visit from the Dragonflies and, of course, our lovely waifu Nocturna. Dragonflies is the embodiment of jank, just like I was talking about the villain from Warriors of Virtue, Komodo, being the embodiment of Zook. We've got Dragonflies being the embodiment of jank, and our top tier waifu is Nocturna here. Yeah, flight is might. So this isn't every show.
George Washington.
Furry beam? You mean furry beam? Mega high.
Mega hiney ho. Let's go, Maverick Hat with the power of George Washington. It's a fur-eye beam. It's a furry fur-eye beam. Mega high, mega hiney ho. Let's go. I think I am mega high. It's mega jank. I don't know what's going on anymore. Yeah, so we've got more flying waifus. And that's not even everything. Like I said, I like to keep a few things surprise. You'll get most of the rundown here in the Saturday morning preview, but there'll be a few shows that'll be left as a surprise. It's all jank though, all of it. It's all like the animation, the stories, the plot lines. It's all jank. So get ready. Be prepared. That's all I can tell you. Okay, I'm warning you now. Just be prepared. We're cranking that jank tomorrow morning. All right, but it'll still be stacked and packed with wall-to-wall waifus. We see here our stacked dragon waifu. I have a soft spot for Nocturna. She's like a top waifu. I think it's because Demona from Gargoyles was a top waifu. She's in my stable, you know. And Nocturna is like Timu Demona. You know, we have Demona at home, which is, you know, it's fine. If Nocturna is at home, I'm happy with that too. You know, wooga wooga booga booga, right? So let's go. All right, news and updates. All right, guys. Now let's get into the real meat of it here. Let's talk about this waifu meme that's taken the internet by storm. This is what I have been so excited to get into. It's not even like nostalgia based, but it's waifu based. And we got to talk about it, okay? Everyone else is talking about it. We have to talk about it. It involves waifus. We cover waifus here, okay? We got to talk about it. So, have you guys heard of Waifu Jack? You must have. She's taking the internet by storm. You cannot escape Waifu Jack. And for those of you bim bams out there, you baconeers out there that are married, have a Waifu Jack of your own, you know what it's all about. All right. You already know. But basically, all right, to give you the rundown, let me give you the rundown for those that may not be familiar. It's a meme going around that basically is, for those, like I said, for those that are married, happily married, you have these little moments or little like phrases and things that your wife will say. And it's like, innocent observations that come across as implicit requests. You know what I mean? It's so funny, man. It's so funny. So let's read some of these, like there's a spider in the bathroom, right? Obviously she wants you to go kill the spider, right? We have a lot of cardboard boxes in the garage, right? They're like observing us, right? Are you really going to eat that whole thing? I love that too. The rhetorical question. You're having another beer? The rhetorical question, right? You guys know these, right? Kaiser says, I've heard all of these before, right? So it's hilarious. It's actually hilarious. They're meant to be like charming and endearing, right? So this is what's been going around. The Waifu Jack. I think the cat's hungry. The innocent observations. They're innocent observations. Implicit requests. And usually it's a lot of you. I'm seeing people already. Yes, I am. That's how you answer. Yeah, yes. Or that's nice, right? There's a spider in the bathroom. That's nice, right? So, and if you're wondering, like, because Wife Jack, it's the soy Jack meme. That's where the art style sort of comes from. They call it like soy Jack, and there's Woe Jack, and I'm sorry, Woe Jack was the original one, and then there's soy Jack and all these other things. So Wife Jack is the version of that, right? Well, of course, we've got to have the orbital station version of this, okay? Stuart puts some people in saying this.
They left out, I'm fine, and you know what you did.
I'm fine. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I'm fine. Or I'm cold, right? When they've already got the entire blanket, like the sheet, the blanket, the coverall, everything. You're left with nothing. Maybe if you're lucky, you've got the corner. Okay, you might have the corner of one blanket. She's got the rest, and she's like, I'm cold. It's freezing in here. I'm freezing. So we've got to have the orbital station version, right? Okay. So courtesy of Master Godai, we have Waifu Jack. All right. Wife Jack is great. Don't get me wrong. I love Wife Jack. It's charming. It's endearing. It's really funny. You guys know, especially the married bacon ears. You guys know. I mean, I don't even know if you have to be married. If you just had a long-term relationship, but we got to have, so Wife Jack is great, but we got to have Waifu Jack. So here we have the orbital station version of this new meme. We've got Waifu Jack. And of course, she says things like, I don't need any Zook. I'll have some of yours. Of course, you going through the drive-thru, you're picking up some Zook. I don't need any Zook. I'll have some of yours. Oh, of course. There's a spider in the wife cage. Did you bring enough rope? Is that your Ayuga face?
Great is the power of George Washington!
And there's the dreaded, does this make me look fat?
Yeah, we got to come up with some more. I think we need to come up with some more phrases for the Waifu Jack to say. Yeah, wrangled, when she's been wrangled and tangled. Did you bring enough rope? Kitty stole my pantsu again. It's just, again, the innocent observation. That's an implicit request. Kitty stole my pantsu again. Well, that's nice. So you want me to go get your pantsu from Kitty? Is that what you're asking? Yeah, Ron McChaos. Does this make me look thick? Extra thick? Does this make me look able to fell kingdoms like Rowan from Prince Valiant? Can I crumble castle walls? Right? So yeah, we gotta have our own version of the Wife Jack meme.
Don't forget the dreaded, I have been thinking.
No, that's not allowed. That's forbidden. All right. Waifu Jack doesn't think. All right. So this one, I was saying, the Wife Jack's pretty funny. It's charming and it's endearing, but Waifu Jack's even better. She doesn't think. She doesn't get cold. Maybe she wants you to kill the spider in the wife cage from time to time. Okay. Maybe she wants you to kill the spider in the wife cage.
All Hail the Baroness!
We're almost out of Froster Flakes.
Oh shit, that's a good one. That's a really good one, Painting and Rambling. Hell yeah, we're almost out of Frosted Flakes. So in other words, you should go get some.
Are you getting an ice cream bar from the freezer?
Yeah, yes. Oh man, these are good. These are really, really good. These are really, really good. Yeah, we're almost out of Frosted Flakes. Oh, are you getting an ice cream bar? Are you getting more Zook? Are you getting more Zook? These are awesome. These are awesome. Put more. We need more. More in the chat there. Hell yeah. Where's the cake? Yeah, where's the cake? Did you fill my water bottle? Good one. Yeah, these are good. Suffer. So Spiders. Thrust.
Booga booga booga!
Fine, which means it's not fiend.
It's not fiend. Fiend. Yeah, we know. Oh, Kakarot. That one's like the one that shall not be said. You know.
Heading for the gym. Have you seen my tights?
Well, that's a good one. That's a good one, Crossfire. I like that one a lot.
Great is the power of George Washington!
Is that another crystal twist?
Maverick, dude, you guys are killing it. You guys are killing it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Is that another crystal twist? Are you really drinking another crystal twist? Really? Holy shit, these are awesome. These are awesome. All right. So yeah, that's the new meme taking the internet by storm, the wife Jack. Well, guess what? We've got the waifu Jack, all right? She's even better. Even better. You still might have to kill a spider in the wife cage from time to time. Of course, you're going to have to share your zook. Of course, you're going to have to share your zook. But she'll always make sure you brought enough rope. She's going to make sure you don't drink too much of that crystal twist there. Why were you talking to her? Yeah, why? Oh, the Frosted Flakes. Cruising PC Vet. That's a good one. Why were you talking to her? Maybe, you know, that's when you're not out of Frosted Flakes.
Where's that power of 10 tigers?
Was that 10 tigers? That kind of goes with like is that your Ayuga face? Was that all 10? Was that all 10 tigers? Oh shit. You're felted at that point, buddy. Holy shit. You better hope she never had. Was that all 10 tigers? Oh shit. Felted, you know, when you go, yeah, I'm going to give you the power of 10 tigers there. Let's go with another visibly Gyat Fairy.
Jack, does this make me look fat? Me, yes. Jack, do you want me to hurt you? Me, I didn't make it this far wondering who was going to kick my ass tomorrow. Jack, don't test me. Me, why? I was a C student anyway.
Damn, Reverb's going for the full like conversation. It's evolving. This is evolving. This is crazy. Hell yeah, let's go. Thank you guys, man. That's what I told you. I was so excited to get to this because I knew you guys were gonna come up with shit funnier than I could.
Why don't you ever take me to Waifu Mania?
Oh damn! Oh damn! That's pretty bad. Yeah, how come you always go to Waifu Mania by yourself? Why are you going to Waifu Mania by yourself? You take me to Waifu Mania. Oh shit. It's because you question if I use the full 10 tigers. That's why. If you must know, it's because you questioned if I used the full 10 tigers the other night. All right? After I killed the spider in the wife cage for you. I can't believe it. Felt it after I killed the spider in the wife cage for you. Can't believe it. Holy shit, guys. Oh man, we're having too much fun. We're having too much fun here, all right? Let's check the meter. Let's see what this meter's doing. All these great suggestions have been filling this meter up.
George Washington!
There's a chill in this stable.
It's cold in the stable. It's cold in the stable.
With her facing the other direction, Bacon, do you think all this cake is truly necessary?
Holy shit.
I cleaned out your stables. Now don't collect any more skank. I mean jank.
Hell yeah, Painting and Rambling. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. You guys are the best. So I don't know if you caught that there in the background. You filled up the meter. All these awesome suggestions for the Waifu Jack meme have filled the meter here.
What is that? A penis or a pimple? Get out.
Oh, now that's just like a roast. That's just a roast. That's a little too direct there, Kakarot. Damn. That's like, she's just roasting you there. Holy shit. Rusty Hackler says cake is always necessary. Well, I'm glad you think so, because this next waifu here, any guesses? I think you guys, did you guess earlier? I kind of forgot. We got a little carried away there. I kind of forgot. Who's that waifu? Yoko from Team Galaxy. Zentron knows his waifus right there. She's ready to get on board the thrust bus. We watched Bloodsport in the Discord watch party this past week. We've been having some crazy times in the Discord watch parties because we can watch stuff that YouTube won't let us watch. You know, no copyright or anything in there. So we were watching Bloodsport. You know, Jean-Claude Van Damme, he loves doing the splits. So it gave me an idea. You know, I got to thinking, right? Started putting the 10 tigers in my brain, right? And I thought, hey, we need a waifu doing the splits. Van Damme can't be hogging all the fun there. We need a waifu doing the splits. And we actually, you know, this ties into, I probably should really get more into the show here, you know, because Yoko demonstrated, this is lore accurate. This is canon, okay? This is canon. Yoko demonstrated that she is able to do this. We're going to find this out. I've got clips for us, okay, later on, where we're going to see this is a canon event. Yoko is flexible. It's lore accurate, all right? So we're going to get into that. So there we go. There we go. Let's review real quick the waifus that we've already unlocked. So we've got Zarana, punk Zarana, more punk than she already was. More punk than her default setting. And Orbital Station, dress code approved, with the tiny mini skirt, no pantsuit, kitties on duty. Let's go. And we got a visit from the Gyat Fairy right here.
You damn well know that is the wrong hole.
Oh, no. Just like, you already know. You should know better. You should know better. The stud comic, man. He's sneaking in there. Let's go. And then you guys unlocked Seattle in her combination Slave Leia Deja Thoris bikini armor outfit. Let's go. Just full on sci-fi overload here, okay? So Slave Seattle. She's been wrangled and tangled. And then most recently, we have Yoko doing the splits, lore accurate, okay? It wasn't just the Bloodsport Van Damme reference. It is lore accurate. It's a canon event. She's a limber gal. All right, next up, who's that waifu? Can you guys guess this next one? This one's going to be a little bit tough because it's like, again, not your normal state of the waifu. So will you be able to guess this one? I don't know. This one's going to be kind of tough. Can you guess this one? Oh, and by the way, this last one, Yoko here, let me make sure I give a shout out, courtesy of Master Godai, aka Mr. Two Scoops. You know, he always takes the default formula there and he adds that 2 scoops in there, making it extra thick. So shouts out Master Godai there. All right. And then this is your next waifu. We've got a pretty fresh meter to fill up though. We got to get there. In fact, I think there's a sliver. There's a sliver in there. Okay. It's not totally fresh. We're in sliver country. We're getting there. All right. So, Waifu Jack, tons of awesome new phrases that you guys came up with. We're going to have to add to it. Okay. We're going to have to add to it. I'll probably have to shrink her down a little bit so that there's more space to put all the quotes. You guys came up with all these awesome quotes.
I'm not cleaning the stains out of the BOOGA train. Get the boy that Zelda's been leading on to do it.
Oh, Loki Thorson getting on the BOOGA train. That was like a combo right there. Because not only is it like, yeah, I'm not going to clean the BOOGA train, but then throwing Link, man. Link catching strays, just throwing them in there. Get that boy toy, the boy toy that Zelda just leads on, you know, because she never actually gives him any, you know, she's just leading him around. Throw him in there to do it. Damn, man. Holy shit. All right, let's go. Imputi says, I want the full waifu Jack. You know, there is an extended, you know, it goes, what's the word I'm looking for? Cropped. It's uncropped. There is an uncropped. It goes down to those lovely thighs there. I had to sort of crop it this way to make it fit the meme format. But that's what I'm saying. I might have to like shrink her down and make the white space bigger so that we can put all the extra quotes. You guys came up with some awesome stuff. We got to put all the extra quotes, and then of course I'll make it to where you can see the full art that Master Godai did, because I hate to crop it out, but I was trying to match the format and keep it in there so we could see all the quotes and stuff. But yeah, she is dummy thick. Make no mistake, Master Godai, he's doing the 2 scoops. He's living up to his name with this one. So that is Waifu Jack. Hell yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna have to determine what was my favorite. You guys had some really good ones in here. I'm gonna have to go back and look for my favorite. Hell yeah. All right. Next up, one last reminder here, guys. One last reminder that Members' Choice is coming up next week. So not tomorrow, but next Saturday morning lineup is gonna be the Members' Choice. So you only have a couple days left. I don't even know if there's any spots left, because a lot of people did start turning in their choices. A lot of the channel members. And if you're wondering, who are the members? Coffee members. I'm not monetized here on YouTube, so the only way to actually become a member is to go on my Coffee page, which is Coffee is just another version of Patreon. I don't really like Patreon. They take too many fees and have too many hoops that you have to jump through. Coffee is just plain and simple. Don't take any fees. So if you sign up there, that's how you can be a channel member. You get a wrench. Here on YouTube, you get a lot of extra perks, access to some extra art. There's a lot of stuff. Just ask the current members. You get a whole bunch of stuff for becoming a channel member. And from time to time, I do Members' Choice Saturday morning lineup. So that's coming up this Saturday. I've received a bunch of submissions already, but I don't know if it's enough to make the full lineup. I didn't actually count them. So I'm letting you know that there's still time to get them in. But I'm doing like first come, first serve, so whoever sent their submissions in, you guys are getting in, right? So again, I didn't count them yet. I don't know, but there is time left. So send in your submissions, and whatever doesn't get used this time, you'll be in first line for the next one. Okay. If that makes sense, right? So if you don't get your episode in this Members' Choice, you'll be first in line for the next Members' Choice. So make sure you send me that, and you can send me that by leaving a comment here on the stream. You can message me on Discord, which there's a link in the description to join that. You can message me on Coffee, because if you're a member on Coffee, you have the ability to message me there. And then you can also email me at orbitalbaconofficial@gmail.com. So those are all the different ways. It's pretty easy. I mean, there's a lot of different ways. It's all pretty easy to contact me. Let me know what show you want to see, and if you have a specific episode, you can even tell me the specific episode that you want to see. But that's optional. If you don't know the exact one, just say, well, hey, I want to see this show, and I'll pick one for you. All right. So that should cover that for Members' Choice. Like I said, you got a couple days left. I usually put the lineup together, or the video. I edit it and render it around the middle of the week. So, Tuesday, Wednesday. Let's say Wednesday. I'll say Wednesday, okay? I'll give you till Wednesday, all right? So that's Members' Choice. Last but not least, channel surfing. Speaking of Wednesday, all right? Speaking of Wednesday, we've got channel surfing every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, and we've got a winged waifu ready for takeoff.
This may be a different thing for me, but I may need to grab Link and man the poor boy up. Weight training, a high-protein diet, with real meat, and plenty of milk to boost up the boy's spine. In the end, Link will wrangle Zelda himself. Viva la cheese.
Hell yeah, that's based as fuck. Based as fuck, Reverb 154. Let's fucking go. Get Link jacked, dude. Get him jacked. Tell him to stop simping. He's probably gooning, he's probably over there gooning for Zelda. Tell him to stop doing that. Stop, he's gotta stop, and he's gotta get on the weight training, the high protein diet. Let's go. Yeah, he'll wrangle Zelda in the end on his own. Based. Hell yeah, Reaver 154. Let's go, man. You guys are awesome, man. I love the bacon ears. You guys are the best. All right. So channel surfing every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this has been a really fun stream format. We've been doing it for a few months now. It's a little bit newer. It's not been going on as long as Sterner stuff and all the Saturday morning cartoons and anime grindhouse and all that. But it's a lot of fun. We're going to keep it going. Every week we do a different theme. Of course, this past Wednesday was Thanksgiving because it was the day before. So had to do that. We did the early 2000s time period the week before that. This week, though, or this coming week, I should say. This coming week, though, I think will be one of the most fun topics or
Great
themes
is the
that we've
power
had
of
so
George
far.
Washington.
Link will be so manly, his nickname will be Sausage. Because he will be a jacked Link.
That's a dad joke, right? I mean, it's a good one. I like it. That's a dad joke. I love it though. Dad jokes are awesome. Thank you, Maverick Cat. Appreciate that. The power of George Washington there. So I was saying though, I think that this theme or topic, whatever you want to call it, for channel surfing is going to be one of the most fun that we've had to date. I mean, they're all really fun, but I think this one's going to be one of the most fun that we have. What we're going to be doing is meta commercials. And what I mean by that is commercials or ads or you know, shows, whatever, that exist within the shows and the movies and stuff. So think like OCP from RoboCop, where they had all those commercials. You remember the I'd buy that for $1? You know, like it was this show that existed within the movie. Gremlins 2 had a bunch of that stuff, man. Gremlins 2 is packed with it. Yeah, self-aware commercials, I guess you could say. Like it, you know, it could be like a real world reference, like Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. So I'll put Tara on screen here. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I'm sorry, Return of the Killer Tomatoes. The movie, they mentioned Honda of San Diego. Of course, thank you, Honda of San Diego. Not a sponsor, but thank you, Honda of San Diego, which is a real product, but they mention it like in a meta way. So you could pick stuff like that, you know, little clips. A lot of these are going to be clips. Obviously, you're not going to be able to find individual commercials or whatever. But most people have probably uploaded these clips already, so you should be able to find them.
It's either a dad joke or a nickname you would hear on Jersey Shore.
Tavern's full with a visit from the Gyat Fairy there. Thank you. Nice clarification. Thank you for clarifying that for us. Yeah, Starship Troopers. Starship Troopers has like in-universe propaganda and stuff like. You see, you guys are already coming up with it. I should probably stop reading the comments because it's gonna like I'll end up front loading the stream too much. You know, I want you guys to have the submissions. You know, keep that for your submissions. But yeah, exactly. You guys already get it. You're giving great examples right here. You totally get it. I think it's going to be a really, really fun topic just because of all the things that we're familiar with. Like I said, you guys are giving these examples, but there's a lot of stuff that I found, and of course that we've seen over the past year and a half watching all these Saturday morning cartoons and stuff here on the channel that it's like I didn't even catch, you know, as a kid. I'm like, oh man, like well, I shouldn't give anything away, but yeah, there'll be a really fun channel surfing. Okay, really fun channel surfing. So that's the theme. Meta ads, meta shows, like anything that exists within the universe as like a show, a commercial, a product, even propaganda like Starship Troopers has. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So that'll be Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That'll give you time to, you know, dig for clips if you need to find them. Like I said, most of these should be uploaded on YouTube since they're pretty well known. I'll have the stuff that is probably not uploaded on YouTube because it's the things like the really random and obscure stuff that I found or noticed while we were watching Saturday morning cartoons. So I've got the episode myself here, and I'm just gonna have to edit it out. But you'll be able to find the stuff that you guys what comes to mind. I'm sure. And if not, like, you know, describe it. Maybe I can look it up, or you know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But it may be a little more difficult than the typical one, just because it's not single commercials. These are like in-universe movie clips and things. But I think it'll be a good time. So that's Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Really looking forward to that. That's going to be good. And then one more time, members, get your episode choices in for that members choice coming up. And then, of course, I got to mention the sloppy Toppy Choppy, courtesy of Master Godai. And again, those Discord watch parties, you guys need to get in there. We were watching the Malibu Express. What is the name? It's like Triple B. I think it's the Triple B series. It's a whole series of movies. It's like Malibu Express, Hard Ticket to Hawaii, Guns, Picasso Trigger, Savage Beach, The Return to Savage Beach. It's all Andy Sedaris, and it's all like waifus, stacked and packed, wall-to-wall waifus, total 80s cheese, you know, and we've been watching a lot of those movies. I think we've watched 3 of them, maybe 4. We've been going through them, man. We've been really going through them in the Discord, doing the watch parties there. And so, of course, we had to use, we've been talking about the Toppy Choppy already. So we had to use it. Like, yeah, Hard Kill. That's another one, Prince of the Abyss. Yeah. Guns is my personal favorite, Ronald Neal. Guns is my personal favorite. And Hard Ticket to Hawaii would be my second favorite. That Hard Ticket to Hawaii is probably the craziest one. It's the most zooked out. But Guns is like a personal favorite just because it's a guilty pleasure. But it's kind of janky. It's not the best of the series. But it's good. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just not the best. So yeah, so we've got the Toppy Choppy here, courtesy of Master Godai. I think that we're going to end up having more art of these waifus. I really like the way that he did the rendition of them. So I want to get them like doing maybe more poses, maybe piloting the chopper or whatever, so that I can make some sort of, animation or something like a little more involved than the pop-up the way it is. But I want to at least have it ready for today. The helicopter for a head. Yeah, I know it's kind of weird in the back. I probably should have put something in the background there because that does look weird the way that's cropped there. I probably should have put something in the background there. All right, let's get into it, guys. We got some cartoons to A-log here, man. We got to get through this stuff. We're already an hour in. We're just really getting into the show. But we had to talk about Waifu Jack, man. That was too good. That was too good. That was too much fun. And let me check on the meter too. What's the meter doing, man? What is the meter doing? We are a quarter of the way, okay? A quarter of the way into the next meter. This is the waifu. I don't know if anybody's been able to guess this waifu. But this is the next waifu that you'll unlock. We're a quarter of the way there. I think we can get it. Can we hit it? Stand up. Be counted. God bless the goal. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, so we had Flash here, the Wrangle King himself. And it seems like every time we watch another episode of Flash, there's another queen. We had like the Ice Queen, the Yacht Queen, was it the Wrangle Queen? What was she? The Thirst Queen. That's right. So we had the Yacht Queen, then we had the Thirst Queen, and now we've got Queen Hornia. I mean, her name was Desyra, but she's basically Queen Hornia, you know. So we're gonna get here. We're gonna see this introduction. We're gonna get into this. Let's check it out.
Looks like a Garden of Eden.
Considering our reception so far on Mongo, I expect a snake to jump out of the bushes any second.
I hate to say it, but you may be right.
Now, Doc, that's not like any snake I've ever seen.
Careful, she may bite.
You don't say. You don't say. She might bite there, huh? Yeah, it doesn't look like any snake I've ever seen there, Doc. She certainly doesn't have a snake. Let's, it doesn't look like it anyway. But she may bite.
Right. Now, Doc, that's not like any snake I've ever seen.
Careful, she may bite.
I like Flash likes it, man. That's why Flash is the Wrangle King, all right? That's why Flash is the Wrangle King, because nothing dissuades him. Was that wait a minute. Did Dale just have a wife Jack moment? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, Dale. Is that, like, oh, she looks like she would bite. That's kind of the wife Jack thing to say. She looks like she would bite. Implying, these implications. I don't like her. The Frostiflakes. Yeah, Dale had a waifu Jack moment. Yeah. She did. I don't know. She looks like she would bite.
I hate to say it, but you may be right.
Now, Doc, that's not like any snake I've ever seen.
Careful, she may bite.
And the way she was, look, she's all clinging on to him. Just trying to wrangle Flash herself. Using the waifu Jack tactics. Oh, I don't know. She might bite you there. You got to be careful. You don't want her biting her, do you?
She may bite.
and then Flash, based. He's like, don't mind if I do. So here we see Queen Desyra, Queen Hornia. She's stocked and packed, all right? Let's see how Flash handles her, man. Giving her the stare down here. This is the powers colliding. Worlds are colliding.
I am Desyra, Queen of Tropica. For the moment, you and your companions will be my guests. Later, I will decide if another fate befits you.
What? That's side eye. Later, you know, that you again, man. Yeah, later I'll decide what happens to you.
Later.
Look at the. It's happening again. It's happening again. Go on. Yeah. Where's that? Same. That same reaction. I need to just clip this reaction right here. Just this one. Yeah. Later, you say. Yeah. All right. Well, bang. Okay.
I will decide if another fate befits you. I don't know about you, Doctor, but I think we may have stepped into trouble again.
Dale, no! Dale can't help herself, man. Dale is such a waifu jack. She's such a waifu jack. She can't even help herself. I don't know about you, but I think this is trouble. You know, like, you agree with me, right? Right?
Not so fast. Perhaps the tree dragon will do our work for us.
Uh-oh. Now, what would be the phrase? There's a tree dragon in the bathroom. There's a tree dragon in the bathroom, honey. Dear honey, there's a tree dragon in the bathroom. and that's the reaction. Honey, there's a spider in the bathroom. Wait a minute. Even the doctor is splooshing? Hold on a second here.
Not so fast. Perhaps the tree dragon will do our work for us.
Honey, there's a spider in the bathroom. See, Dale's like, oh, because she knows. She's like, man, I wish that were me. I wish I was the one being nearly mauled to death by a tree dragon. It should have been me. That's totally a waifu moment right there. The waifu Jack moment, you know? Should have been me. I wish I was the one almost being mauled to death. It could have been me. And the Desyra, like, whoa, that was almost me. And then the doctor's like, oh, buddy. Flash is too powerful, guys. Flash is too powerful, okay? He's too much. I don't know about you, but I think this is trouble.
The Wrangle King hangs out with the Waifu Jack Queen. They can almost do away with dialogue.
Hell yeah, painting and rambling with a visit from the Baroness there. All Hail the Baroness putting her back into it, man. She's rocking the yacht there, putting her back into it. Yeah, the Wrangle King has met his match with the Waifu Jack Queen, man. I guess that's, you know what? That's why Dale is like always there. Like all these other waifus that he meets and consequently wrangles, you know, he does wrangle all these other waifus often in front of Dale, you know, like he'll be making out with these waifus in front of Dale. And she's just like, you know, because he still goes with her. And I guess because she is the Waifu Jack Queen. So the Wrangle King appropriately with the Waifu Jack Queen. No other, the Thirst Queen, the Gyat Queen, even Queen Hornia herself. No one is able to wrangle Flash away from the Waifu Jack Queen. Dale. Oh, man. Good stuff. Although, you know, we can't fault Desyra, Hornia, whatever you want to call her. I can't fault her for trying. She tried to take him to the stables, okay? She tried to take Flash to the stables.
I think the stables are that way.
Lead on.
There we go. We get a nice aerial view. Now, these are some high-grade stables, man. These are really nice, high-end, fancy, probably cost a lot. These are some high-end stables here. Look at this. Nice aerial view. Really nice stables. Oh, look, they got a track in the background so the waifus can exercise. They got, you know, like track and field exercises back here. They can run around, get plenty of exercise. Got a nice field here. These are lovely stables, okay? These are, yeah, 2-story. 2-story stables, Ron McKay. This is crazy. In this economy? I don't think so. This is crazy. But again, Flash, you know, he's one of us, man. The true Wrangle King. As soon as she's like, hey, I could take you to the stables, he, lead on, let's go.
I think the stables are that way.
Lead on.
Lead on, let's go to the stables. To the waifu stables. Let's go. Hunter Batista says, lifestyles of the waifu stables. Inside this luxurious 2-stable affair. Look, it's even got like these windows and stuff. I mean, this is probably, it looks like 2 stories, but it's probably like, what do they call it? Like split level? This 2-story loft, it's a split level loft on the upstairs. Looks outside the windows to the glorious view of the field. Behind the stables, a nice track for the waifus to get exercise. I don't know. What is even happening anymore? All right. So yeah, we've got the waifu stables here. It's canon. It's lore. Flash truly is the Wrangle King. Waifu stables exist in universe. And you know, he's even got the Waifu Jack Queen, you know, the Dale. Like, holy shit. So so yeah, that's we got Flash there, man. That was good times. Flash Gordon, always enjoy watching that every Saturday, the morning lineup that's been a part of. Another one that we watched this past week, and this was why I was like, oh man, we got to get into these before we unlock all the pinups. It'll spoil all the memes. But we got to talk about Stargate Infinity here. We watched that this past week as well, and this is where we learned that alien waifus aren't so different from the waifus we have here. Alien waifus, they're not so different from you and me. But also, Uncle General here, he's one of us too. Just like Flash Gordon, okay? Just like Flash Gordon, the Wrangle King, he's one of us. Uncle General, he's one of us too.
Let's see where we are.
Scouting out the new place. He likes what he sees. Oh shit. He's flirting with the aliens like right out the gate. He's just like, yeah, I like this. What do those tentacles do there, waifu? What are those tentacles doing? And is this the waifu's husbando right here? You know, he's looking kind of felted, kind of frostiflakes. He's got some frostiflakes going on. What are you doing? Who are you waving at? Who are you waving at over there? But yeah, he's definitely one of us, man. She goes right back for another look. Yeah. Poor guy, man. So, so this is, just to let you know why we're even talking about these waifus beyond just being weird alien waifus. Is like I was saying, come to find out, they're not so different than us. They've got all the same tendencies here. They have this stuff on their head they go crazy for. They're willing to risk their lives for fashion, just like Earth women. Whoa. Wait, what did you say there?
Hey. The word in English is thanks.
He heard something about suck, and he's like, oh, I think she's trying to thank me. Something about suck.
Hey. The word in English is thanks.
Yeah, hey, if you're trying to thank me, oh, something about suck. Oh, you just want to thank me. You can just say thanks.
Your language? No words for angry I am.
Well, at least now we can talk to each other, more or less. Maybe you'll tell us why you're so angry. Harrison here just saved your life.
Life's nothing without suck.
What is it? Medicine or something?
No.
Now, wait a minute. Now she's starting to sound like one of the guys. Life is nothing without the suck, the unsuck.
It is to wear, make beautiful.
Wait, what? What?
Life's nothing without suck.
What is it? Medicine or something?
No. It is to wear, make beautiful.
Let me get this straight. You were risking your life for a fashion accessory?
Suck make us beautiful. Like them. Ome? Huna? Without suck, we are nothing. Too expensive for us to buy.
There's got to be something about this I'm not understanding.
You had to have been there, Major. On the street, the right clothes told everybody how bad you were.
Or what group you hung with in school, or could even hope to be a part of.
If you didn't have the right clothes or shoes, it was like you didn't exist.
Okay, this has to be a girl thing.
Yeah, Skeletor proves. Skeletor proves. I thought I was going to have to use the Skeletor clip. You saw I put the little nya in there because, like, I had the clip ready. You know, I loaded it in there for Skeletor at the end here to say, just like a woman, right? But then Uncle General does it.
Or what group you hung with in school, or could even hope to be a part of.
If you didn't have the right clothes or shoes, it was like you didn't exist.
Okay, this has to be a girl thing.
Didn't even need the Skeletor clip for that one. Uncle General is based. He's based. He's one of us. He's checking out the alien waifus, rizzing them up vis-a-vis binoculars. That's some riz right there. When you can rizz up the alien waifu through binoculars, man, this guy's got like the aura, right? And then he's like, man, you guys fucking weird. You women, right? Women be shopping. These aliens are basically their version of shopping, like to get the unsuck is deadly, or can be, you know, it can be fatal. And he's just like, women be shopping. Let's go. Let's go. But I mean, you know, true.
We must have suck.
It's true though.
We must have suck.
That's gonna be a new soundbite. I gotta put that in the soundboard.
We must have suck.
We gotta have it. We gotta have it. We need it. The phrasing, yeah. All right, so next up, we watched Team Galaxy. Was the last show of this past Saturday, and it was kind of interesting to see people's reaction every time I put this show on, because this is probably like the fourth or fifth time. Oh, let's go. We got a visit from the Gyat Fairy here. Let's go.
Gus and Skeletor are on the same page here.
Exactly, man. Like, I had the clip loaded in. I mean, I used the little laugh, you know, the yeah. I put that in there. But yeah, I was like, man, Gus, he's there. He's channeling Skeletor, man. Thank you though. Thank you for that visit from the Gyat Fairy there. And all hail Reverb as the stream boss. Have you been holding on to stream boss this whole time, or did you recently take over? I thought it was Crossfire. I thought Crossfire was the stream boss, man. I don't know. The battle's been raging on in the background. All hail Reverb, current stream boss. And for all stream bosses that have had it, even for a brief moment, let's get some pizza rolls raining and a waifu swanging for all of you guys. Hell yeah, hell yeah. But no, it's always interesting when I put on an episode of Team Galaxy, because this is probably like the fourth or fifth time that I've played this show, but every time I do, there's people that are like, what is this? I've never seen this. What is this jank? It's too much. I can't take it, because it's got that whole Totally Spies animation. Same thing with Martin Mystery, for those of you that are familiar with Martin Mystery, although that show seems to be a little more well received when it comes on. Still a lot of people that say, oh, I've never heard of this. What is this? But a lot of people are like, oh, I love Martin Mystery. Whereas Team Galaxy, there's a few fans of it as well. Don't get me wrong. There's a few fans of Team Galaxy. But more than Martin Mystery are people that are like, what is this? This looks weird. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. And we've got this waifu here, Yoko. And, you know, I thought, hey, you know what? If nothing else, even if you don't necessarily dig the whole like premise, whatever, or the art style, whatever, at least you get this waifu. And people were still saying, she's kind of annoying. I don't know if I can take her. Like, I don't know if I want her in my stable. The whole, the Totally Spies energy and all that. But then it happened. Then it happened, okay? A canon event where Yoko stocks went through the roof, okay? Yoko stocks were rising and they went through the roof. We had a canon event, all right? Check this out, guys. We got Yoko doing all sorts of splits. I mean, she's doing enough to make Jean-Claude Van Damme blush. You know what I mean? She's doing splits. She's wrapping her legs behind her head, rolling around, doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Look at this guy. Whoa! He's like, whoa, buddy. He wasn't paying attention before. See? I mean, he kind of was. Wait a minute. No, I can't. I thought maybe I could zoom in. I want to zoom in there. He's kind of checking out the cake right there already. He's already kind of like cake detected. We've got inverted cake, anti-gravity, gravity defying cake here. It's in the air. It's just floating up there in the air. He's kind of looking at it already, but just giving her the side eye. And then bam, he's like, all right, I'm not even trying to be subtle anymore. He's just like, whoa, buddy. All right, stocks are rising. Well, and it's probably not the stocks aren't the only thing, but through the roof. All right, Yoko, get her in my stable. Yeah, even this guy. Like when she rolls away, he goes, whoa, buddy. Yeah. Enough to make Jean-Claude Van Damme blush, So Yoko stocks, she's thrusting. She's getting on the thrust bus. Even the dog, even the little robot dog was having a short circuit. 46 Savage, that's right. You saw that too? Yeah. Even the robot dog's having a short circuit, man. She's destroying the entire dorm room or whatever. It's crazy. So get her in your stable, man. Yoko stocks are rising. She's going to become a top tier waifu. This has to be a super chat clip. Oh, it will, Kakarot, for sure. I didn't want to put it in preemptively because, spoilers and all that, but it'll definitely be a super chat clip coming up. We'll add it in like with the thrust bus. It'll probably be something like around the same price as the thrust bus. Get it like that so you can have a variation. But we had the new ones tonight. We had the Toppy Choppy and Elvira. Elvira keeps escaping, man. How many times? She escaped like 2 or 3 times tonight. I can't believe it, man. She keeps getting loose. It's like, can't believe it. We got a wrangler. Man. Get her in your stable. All right, so that's having too much fun over here, guys. Having too much fun. All right. So that was Yoko. Had to cover that there. That was the Saturday morning lineup. And then on Tuesday, we watched another volume of Kong the Animated Series. We've been checking this one out over on Orbital Bacon Bits, the second channel. I've been putting a lot of the shows over there because I found out after doing this about 1.5 years, found out that that's the easiest way to attract unwanted attention to your channel, i.e. copyright strikes, you know, the studios, the corporations and stuff. The easiest way to get them looking at you, unwanted attention, is to put the entire show on your channel. So it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed doing it. We had a good run, right? When we had all those volumes of like Conan and RoboCop and Galaxy Rangers and stuff, and a lot of them are still up there. I might have unlisted them, but they're still there in the playlist. You can still find them in the playlist department. But the reason why I haven't been putting any new shows over here and I've been screening them over on the second channel is because, like I said, that is the easiest way to get unwanted attention from big corporations and studios and have them start coming after you. So we were watching Kong volume, what was it? Volume 3, I think we're on. Yeah, wow, we're getting through this one pretty fast. There's 2 seasons, so there's actually a good number of episodes of this show. So we still got a ways to go. Not even halfway through, really, because we haven't finished the first season yet. So still a ways to go. And there was a movie. They made a movie that took place after the show ended. It's not like the first 5 episodes. You know how a lot of times movies for cartoons will just be the first 3 episodes or 5 episodes or whatever, and they'll mash them together and call it a movie. The Kong animated movie is actually a new story that takes place after the events of the show. So we have to wait until we're done watching all of it so we can get to the movie. But anyway, we watched that on Tuesday, and Lua here, who I had previously thought was going to be our new Wrangle champion, okay? And that's my bad. That's on me. I sort of jumped the gun. I'm like, hey, man, yeah, you know, I skimmed some of these episodes. I just happened to pick a couple of random episodes when I was looking through the animated series to see if it looked interesting, you know, something we would want to watch. And it was just coincidence, you know, that I just happened to pick these episodes or clips or whatever, what I skimmed through, where she's getting wrangled. And so I thought, man, she's going to be the new Wrangle Queen. She's going to rival Lady J. She's going to take the throne, take the record, okay, and become the new Wrangle Queen. But it just wasn't happening. She was only getting wrangled like once or twice per episode. It was kind of stretching it because to say that it was multiple times, because she would get wrangled once and then they still had her. You know, they would still like she wasn't unwrangled and then captured again. They just tied her up in a different way. So they might have like captured her. You know, we all type wrangled in the chat. And then instead of her hands being tied behind her back, they tie her like up in to a post or whatever, you know? So it's like, is that a separate wrangle? I don't know, man. I felt like we were kind of stretching it, you know? So she had a good run. Thought she was going to be the new Wrangle champ, but it's not working out. But she's not out of the spotlight yet. She's not giving up that easy, okay? She's a tenacious little jungle waifu, all right? Lua is a tenacious little jungle waifu. Kong Lua, all right? Put some cake on that thing. Kong Lua, all right? So she's not giving up that easy. She's going to stick around because if she can't be the Wrangle champion, well, maybe she can give the Frostaflake champion a run for her money. Frosta herself is obviously the pouty, jealous waifu champion. All right. She's got the title that it's named after her. The Frostaflakes, right, are named after her. But Lua here, she's going to give her a run for her money. Now, it's not going to be enough to take the title because Frosta, obviously, it's named after her. And in one episode had multiple pouting, multiple like jealous fits, attempted wranglings of He-Man. I mean, she was just all over the place. Okay. The thirst was running wild. Frosta versus Lua and Waifu Mania. I like that, Tavern Spell. Actually, I like book that for Waifu Mania. All right. But so we've got we don't have anything that's going to necessarily take the title away from Frosta, but we certainly have a waifu that can be remembered for all the pouting that she does, because just in this one volume, over the course of a couple episodes, but in this one volume, man, she was pouting a lot, okay? Pouting a lot. So let's check it out. She is a jealous waifu indeed. Do not cross this waifu.
As for you, young man, we both owe you a great debt.
Yes.
The full on, I mean, right out of Frosta's playbook, you know, with the full on hump, the audible too, you know, like making a big stink, not just in the Frosta was actually a little bit more subtle in some moments, not always. She made an audible hum from time to time, but Frosta would even be sort of quiet from time to time, but Lua just right out, just no, you're gonna know I'm upset.
But I just received an email from Caroline.
Caroline Watson?
Who is this Caroline?
Oh shit, look at the lasers. And those aren't those furry lasers that the Lion Men shoot from Mega Man. No, these are like deadly lasers, okay? Deadly waifu lasers, right? They're powered by Frosta Flakes. The more Frosta Flakes she eats, the deadlier the eye lasers become, okay? She's ready to burn holes through this guy. All right, you gotta watch out, man. Literal green-eyed monster. Yeah, that's the thing too, man. Red hair, green eyes. This waifu will eat you alive.
Well, she's,
an old friend from our archaeology class.
And then another humph, another audible, like, and scrunch. And that's an even more powerful pout right there. Holy shit. Look at that. Like, this one's pretty good. The crossed arms. Okay, crossed arms, has the nose scrunched a little bit, but it's not too pouty. It looks like she might be thinking about something, like maybe pondering a math equation.
Lua tries to waifu Jack too, but it often comes less subtle.
Yeah, she's trying, man. She's trying. We got to give her credit. She's trying, dude, See, right here, this one's pretty good. This one's pretty good because it's like, is she pouting? Is she trying to convey dissatisfaction? Or is there like a difficult algebra equation in her head she's trying to solve? I don't know. It could be. But this next one, though, she ups it. This is a powerful pout right here. Okay. The nose is not just scrunched. It's upturned, the lip is curled. And the eyes, the squinting eyes. There's no doubt about it. There's no mistaking what it's an angry pout. The angry pout. There's no doubt about it. This is like avert thine eyes. You may be turned to stone like Medusa. If you catch eye contact, if you are to meet her gaze, you will be turned to stone. That's how deadly this pout is, all right? So she has been chowing down on the Frosta Flakes, man. Going for the record. And like I said, she's not gonna, what did I just do? She's not gonna take the title away from Frosta. Frosta still holds the title. They're named after her, and that's gonna stay. But man, she has been studying under the master. All right. She has been studying under the master and been chowing down on those Frosta Flakes, man. This is a very powerful pout, all right? And then not to be undone, we gotta do some wrangling, It's not only her pout that's powerful.
Run! Hey, watch it! Let go of me! I can't!
Then not only is the pout powerful, but she's got those thick thighs. Oh, holy shit, let's go.
Vince, out of the chair. Now. Lua needs a seat.
Lua does need a seat, She needs to rest those feet. Dogs out, she needs to rest them. And she's the powerful pout is not her only weapon in her adversary. She's got the powerful cake there. She's able to do some wrangling herself. This is a wild life.
Run! Hey, watch it! Let go of me! I can't!
She used the cake as a distraction. Did you guys notice that? Notice how she used the cake as a distraction. The guy wasn't even looking where he was driving anymore, much less worried about an attack. He wasn't, he wasn't thinking like, is this an attack? Is this an enemy? He stopped looking where he was driving, because first she takes the time, look at this. She's like warming up here, doing some squats, right? She's just doing squats in the middle of the road, right? She knows exactly what she's doing here. She's doing squats in the middle of the road. Dude, stop looking where he's driving. Look, eyes are not on the road at all. Not even peripheral vision, okay? He's completely like 90 degrees looking straight up, man. Eyes are not on the road at all. And he's looking backwards. and that was his fatal mistake, man. Lua is dangerous, man. Kong Lua, put some cake on that thing, man. Kong Lua, dude, she's dangerous. Get her in my stable. Get her in my stable. We got to do some wrangling, okay? We got to do some wrangling. It's time for the Waifu Roundup. We got to do some wrangling. I had to update the Waifu Roundup pick. It was long overdue. All right, it was long overdue. It needed an update. So we got waifus wrangle. We got waifus to wrangle here. Get them in your stable. So first up, human RC. Now this should give you guys a hint, okay? This should give you guys a hint as to the waifu that we have yet to unlock here. We've still got some more waifus to unlock. Plenty more, in fact. And this should give you a big hint. Let's see. Let me check on the meter. I don't even remember where we were at. I don't remember where we left off. Quarter of the way there. We are now over halfway. Okay, now we're over halfway there. Living on a prayer. Can we get it? You guys know what's up, okay? So we had an episode of Transformers on Saturday. Not too much to really A-log about it, no real memes, but we at least had a waifu to wrangle in the form of human RC. I shouldn't say all the Autobots, but the Autobots that were featured in this episode. So we had Ultra Magnus, Springer, Hot Rod, and RC. All of them got turned into humans in this episode. And so we get to see what type of waifu RC would be if she were a human waifu, complete with Vinny's favorite. Gotta see it from the back. Vinny's favorite shot right there. You gotta see it from the back. So she's wearing the overalls, but it's not the fall fashion trend. These overalls, they need to be tiny. She's got too much. She's wearing like a sweatshirt on underneath. I don't know what's going on there. Weird shoulder pads and everything, but we need the proper fall fashion overalls, and that's what Master Krakken is taking care of here, okay? So just so you know, we're over halfway there, living on a prayer, okay? You guys should be able to guess who this one is.
Take a look at that!
How many times must we teach you this lesson, old man?
Ron McChaos with another super kick to Vince, teaching him that lesson. He's never going to learn, man. He's never going to learn. Never. Oh, shit, we're in Sliver Country. Oh, buddy, I thought that super kick was going to be enough. It barely, man. It was enough to kick Vince out of the chair. But we still are in Sliver Country. We can't stop here. We're almost there, man. Almost there. We got to get out of Sliver Country. Unlock that last waifu there. Well, it's not the last one, but the next one there. We also got to officially wrangle Queen Desyra, a.k.a. Hornia. She knows where the stables are. All right? She knows where the stables are. We definitely got to wrangle her.
I think the stables are that way.
Let's go. Take me to the stables. Let's go. So yeah, we got to wrangle Queen Desyra. She's not a snake. Definitely not a snake, but she might bite. She might bite though. And then of course, Lua, she gets another spotlight. This is like the third week in a row, man. Lua's going to become a top tier wife. I'm determined. I mean, it's not like you guys don't like her anyway, but I am determined to make her a top tier wife on the station.
Mule kick for Vince.
Let's go, Reaver with a mule kick for Vince, adding to that health bar there, making sure he holds on to the stream boss. He saw those super kicks. He thought maybe he might be next to be super kicked out of the stream boss chair, but he's holding on to it there. I'll tell you what you did though. You did super kick though, is you super kicked that sliver right out of town, man. Kick that sliver right out of town. In fact, you put a sliver into the next one. So, I mean, we kind of still are in sliver country, kind of, I guess. I don't know. So it depends on how you look at it. Are we half in sliver country or half out of sliver? Yeah, half full, half empty kind of thing. I don't know. But let's go. We unlock the waifu. You guys know who it is. We've got human RC, courtesy of Master Krakken. We have altered that outfit. We took the exact set of overalls, and you know, we're artists here. We're not tailors, okay? Never claim to be tailors or what do you call it, seamstress? Maybe we should hire a seamstress, right? We just had to rip those legs right off of there, you know, like the pant legs. We just had to rip those off. So they're the torn and frayed jean shorts, you know. We don't know how to sew denim around these parts or what. I don't even know, what was that? Like space denim? Those weird like white overall things? Hold on, where's the image? Let me get the image back up. Yeah, what are these things? It's like space denim. I don't even know what material that is. We didn't know how to work with that stuff though, okay? We didn't know how to work with that stuff. So we just had to rip the leggings off, you know, make it the torn short shorts there. And of course, whatever that weird sweatshirt with the shoulder pads, that we just threw that in the trash. All right, that just got tossed into the incinerator, never to be seen again. All right, so here you got human RC in the appropriate. Now she's ready to go for fall fashion, and you know, didn't realize is underneath those leggings, there's something going on. Human RC might be an undercover freak of a waifu, because underneath those leggings, you know, you see that little garter that she's got, the leg strap there with the Autobot symbol. Man, I don't know. Kind of nice, kind of nice. Also like the wrist warmers. Is that what they are? They're like leg warmers, but on her wrist. It looks very 80s. I don't know. I like it though. I dig it. I dig it. So very good job there by Master Krakken once again, showing off that fall fashion, the latest and greatest fall fashion here on the orbital station with the tiny overalls, nothing underneath. Kitty, your job is done, buddy. You know, you don't even have to do anything right there. You know, the Fed's part of the fashion right there, bud. So let's go. Hell yeah, we've unlocked that. Now we do have a sliver into the next meter. If you want to try to get to this next one, we're going to start spicing things up. That's all I can really tell you. I'm not going to give you too many more hints. I feel like I probably gave away that last one too easily, but with the hints, that is. But with this one, no hints. You're just going to have to guess, but I will let you know. Things are going to start spicing up, all right? So we got one or two more. I think actually this is the last one for Master Krakken until we go into the Odacat stuff. We'll have a couple from Odacat after this one for Master Krakken, and then we'll have a few more for Master Krakken at the end. And that's if we can get there. That's if we can get there. We're getting towards the end of the stream. We got the rest of the waifu roundup to get through here, but I wanted to make sure that we were unlocking those pinups. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So where were we, in fact? Okay, that's right. We're talking about Lua here. I'm determined to put Lua over. She's already pretty popular. It's not like she needs a lot of my help anyway, but I'm always going to feature like every week. She's eating Frosted Flakes. Sometimes she gets wrangled, not as much as I thought she would, but she still gets wrangled a bunch, you know. Eating Frosted Flakes, we're definitely going to get Lua over. She's going to be a top tier waifu here on the orbital station. I mean, red hair, green eye, jungle waifu, what's not to love, right? What's not to love? But the waifu of the week might be Nova from Gray Digital Target. So this is something I've been meaning to do, is include the waifus from the anime. I mean, hell, we're calling them waifus. That's an anime term, but I tend to forget the waifus from the anime that we watch on the Grindhouse every week. So I got to make sure that I include Nova from Gray Digital Target, man. Top tier waifu. Holy shit. Nova. Yeah. Tavern's Pool said it best. Nova is a gem. She is a gem. My goodness, man. She is like total package, right? She, you know, badass waifu, you know, ride or die, like loyal waifu, down for the wooga wooga booga booga post wrangle activities, if you know what I'm saying. Gorgeous, you know, yeah, just all around total package, man. She's a great waifu here. So we definitely got to get Nova officially wrangled. Get her in your stable. I feel like eventually we're gonna be firing up Crossfire. You know, we're gonna be getting into the Crossfire arena and fighting over Nova, because people are going to have her in the stable. I got to bring back the waifu stable reviews too. You know, I had so much going on for this week already. It was a pretty crazy week. I didn't get a stable. People have sent them in. Don't get me wrong. People have sent them in, but I just wasn't able to prepare it for tonight because so much was going on, man. It was a crazy week, man. Really crazy week, but in a good way. So we'll have a waifu stable review next week. Nova is from Gray Digital Target. That's the name of the anime. It was an OVA series. I'm pretty sure it was just a one and done. I don't think there were any sequels to the OVA, to the anime, but it's also, like many are, it's also a manga, so you can read on the continuation in there. I think there were like at least 3 volumes or chapters or whatever they call it. I don't know. Sometimes it kind of confuses me the way they collect manga, because they're not like comic book issues. They're like chapters collected in volumes and all this. I don't know, man. But there were a few books. That's all I know. So that's what we've got as far as what I consider waifu of the week, man. Nova, she's top tier. You know, I keep talking about Lua, but you know, Nova is not to be ignored. We need to get more of her, and you never know. You might just see more of her. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Say no more, say no more. You might see more of Nova right here if we can unlock that meter. You might just see her. But that's the waifu roundup. That's the waifu roundup for the week. All the waifus that we encountered, some returning, well, a lot of returning ones, really, not too many new ones. We had a couple of new ones. Desyra, you know, she's new, but a lot of returning waifus, and of course, Nova here. Now let's talk about, speaking of anime, let's talk about what we've got for the Anime Grindhouse tomorrow night, midnight, Eastern Standard Time. It's over on Orbital Bacon Bits, the second channel. That's where the Anime Grindhouse has been hosted here for a few months now, actually. It's been a little while, because like I was talking about earlier, how I moved the volumes, single show volumes, over to Bacon Bits so that I didn't attract the attention of copyright strikes. Same thing with anime. Anime is another copyright strike magnet, okay? You know, it's just a liability. So I've left the anime that was already on this main channel here. Had to take down some of it. Some of it's been struck down, which is why I moved the Grindhouse over to Bacon Bits. So sort of the same thing, same philosophy, because Bacon Bits is a smaller channel. Those copyright strike magnets don't tend to attract as much of attention, at least not yet. Channel's growing. The channel's actually growing. We're already over 6,000 subscribers. Just hit 6,000 subscribers over six goy over on Orbital Bacon Bits. So yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well over there, but because it's that's still substantially smaller than the main channel, we get a lot less of the negative, unwanted attention for the copyright strike stuff, which is good. So we're gonna put the volumes of cartoons and the Anime Grindhouse over there, at least for the time being. I don't know. Things may change in the future, but for the time being, it's gonna be over there. So what we have tomorrow night at midnight Eastern Standard Time, I think a lot of you guys know this one. All right. Plastic Little. Now, it's just one OVA. It's about an hour long. So I'm going to pair it up with a couple of episodes of Dirty Pair. So we're going to see Kei and Yuri, our favorite waifus. Kei and Yuri, they're going to be coming back. So those of you, Team Kei, Team Yuri, whatever team, they're both there. You're both going to be eating good. So we'll have a couple episodes of Dirty Pair as like an appetizer, like opening act, right? And then the main event will be Plastic Little. So this is oh man, I don't even know what to say about this anime. Jiggle counter. 2 words, okay? I got 2 words for you. Jiggle counter. This anime, there's a DVD release that I'm not even making it up. Like it's on the DVD. It's real. It's official. They sold it with a jiggle counter that would keep track of all the jiggle physics in the show. So that's all. That's really. I think that's it. I think that's all I have to say. Right? I think that's it. Right? I think we're good. right? We're good. Yeah. I piqued your interest with that one. Yeah. Starscream says, again with Dirty Pair, where's Natsuki, our adorable cat girl? Well, see, the thing with that, Starscream, is that we finished Hyper Police. We watched all the episodes there were to watch of Hyper Police. But with Dirty Pair, we have not finished that series. Surprisingly, you'd think with as much as I have put that in Anime Grindhouses that it would have been gone through. But yeah, it's because it's really sparse, like the way that I do it. I put like a couple episodes here, a couple there. And so we haven't really gotten through because there's like 26 total. And all the Dirty Pair stuff that we watched before was like the movies and the OVAs, which are almost like small movies in themselves. So you might think that like, man, why are we watching so much of it? And it's just because there's so much of it out there, but I want to get through it all. That's my goal. My goal is to have all the Dirty Pair that exists, like the anime, the OVAs, the movies, Dirty Pair Flash, which is also an anime series, but it's like a remake or reboot or whatever. But it still came out in the 90s. It's still like classic. But to have all of it uploaded on the channel. Well, some of it will be on the main channel here. I have Project Eden and the movies and stuff are here. And then the series and stuff will be on Bacon Bits. But yeah, I Dirty Pair is probably like my favorite anime series, like ongoing series. Berserk is my favorite story, like anime story, but it's more so of a manga because the anime is very incomplete, and especially like that 2016 anime was like an abomination. And then they did the movie trilogy, but that just recapped what the old anime did with going a little bit further. So I don't know, trying to say that Berserk is an anime series just feels wrong because it's so incomplete. I think of Berserk more as a manga. So Berserk is my favorite, like Japanese story, like property, whatever you want to call it. But Dirty Pair would be my favorite anime because I think of Dirty Pair as an anime series, even though that has manga and comics and stuff too. I think of Dirty Pair as an anime, and there's so much of it, the series, the OVAs, the movies. That's my favorite. So yeah, that's my goal, is to have all of it on the show. So yes, I'm sorry, if you want to see Natsuki, eventually we'll do some reruns. I'll put some more Hyper Police, we'll do some reruns and have some stuff. But first I want to get through the rest of Dirty Pair. So we're going to have some of that. And then we're going to have Plastic Little, which is stacked and packed, wall to wall waifus. And like I said, the only two words that I think I need to tell you to describe it is jiggle counter. And so that'll be tomorrow night, midnight Eastern Standard Time, over on the second channel. Speaking of the second channel, tonight, midnight Eastern Standard Time, if you aren't tired, if you've been fighting off that food coma and you're not tired yet, and you want some live action Zook, then we've got The Adventures of Sinbad over on the second channel here. And that's starting at midnight, which is in about an hour, going about 2 hours here. So, nice, timely wrap up here to the show to have an hour in between. So that way, if you need to go get some food, to refuel, zook out, whatever you need to do to fight off that food coma, join us over there for The Adventures of Sinbad at midnight. It's pretty fun, man. It's so cheesy, and it's a lot of fun watching it with the bacon ears. It's a smaller crowd that, because of the nature of the second channel, it's a smaller crowd, but it's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun over there. So join us over there for midnight if you feel so inclined for some live action Zook. Otherwise, I hope to see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, for Saturday morning cartoons, man. Like I said, the theme is jank. We are cranking that jank. It's going to be wild, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope to see you guys there for that tomorrow morning. Star Wars Droids, a show that we've never shown on the channel before. So interested to get into that because we'll be able to show more episodes in the future of that. Dragonflies with Nocturna. We have Demona at home. So can't wait to get into that. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then, of course, tomorrow night with the Anime Grindhouse. Oh, Dirty Pair and Plastic Little. Come on, because you ask for any more, just waifus everywhere, man. They're running wild. Waifu Mania is running wild, guys. It's going to be crazy. So really looking forward to it. Hope to see you guys there. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've got Discord watch parties that have been cranking up too. Be sure you join the Discord if you're not already. There's a link in the description. We've been doing Discord watch parties practically like all the time in between streams. So anytime I'm not doing live streams or watch parties or whatever on YouTube, we got stuff going because it's not just me. We have multiple people that have like really good connections. The stream's coming clear. The server is boosted all the way to level 3, We're boosted all the way to level 3, so we've got like the perks that give you the clearest streaming, the HD 1080. I mean, it's crazy. When you're boosted on Discord, they let you stream in like crazy quality. It's pretty cool. And we have multiple people that have a great library of movies and shows. And, you know, I've got my stuff that I'm not allowed to show on YouTube. Like we were watching Gargoyles the other day. I got my X-Men, the animated series DVDs, you know, the 90s one. I've got my DVDs for that. We're going to watch that soon. All sorts of movies and stuff, man. It's just been a lot of fun. So make sure you're in there for that. What else? Oh, gaming on Sunday, man. I've been kind of neglecting it. I had, you know, during October, I was trying to do like the scary, whatever gaming streams. I was playing Alien vs. Predator and it was like crashing OBS. It even crashed the computer too. So it kind of frustrated me. And I was like, yeah, you know, screw these gaming streams. You know, I got all like pissed off. But, you know, it's cool. You know, we're going to get back to the gaming streams. They were a lot of fun. And, you know, October's over. I mean, hell, November's over at this point. But, you know, there's no pressure to do any sort of particular theme. So I'm just going to play the fun retro games. There's some stuff that we can play online with the Baconeers, like Turtle Shredder's Revenge. There's some new games coming out. Same people that made Shredder's Revenge, I think, have a Toxic Crusader game coming out. So, yeah, there'll be stuff that we can play on the gaming channel with the Baconeers. And if not, you know, it's always good to talk and chill with you guys in a more sort of relaxed setting. You know, these Sterner Stuff streams are pretty crazy. Even channel surfing gets pretty crazy and hectic, which is fun. I like that stuff. So yeah, we'll do another gaming stream on Sunday and keep that going. And otherwise, I think that about does it, guys. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. We've been going for about 2 hours. Good show. I think it was a pretty good show. Had a lot of good laughs here. The Waifu Jack. What was your favorite moment of the stream, guys? What was your favorite moment of the stream? You know, we had the Wrangle King Flash, Kong Lua. Kong Lua is going crazy, man. She's going crazy. But I think my favorite was the Waifu Jack. You guys had so many good quotes. I need to actually go back through and watch and pick out the best ones. There were a lot of good ones. And I'm gonna pick a few. And what I'll do is remake that meme with a lot more space for the text. And I'll make the Waifu Jack art that Master Godai, I'll make that more visible. It'll be less cropped, more visible. But I'll put a lot more space for the text, and I'll go back through and I'll pick all the best ones that you guys sent in. And cause I probably missed some too, because there were a lot of good super chats, and there were probably some that you guys put in the chat too. So I'll go back through and I'll put all of them, and we'll make our official Orbital Station Waifu Jack meme. And I'll even post it on Twitter. It'll be a lot of fun. We're going to take over, man. The Waifu Jack's really fun. I think it's funny. Some people hate it. I saw some people hating on it, which didn't make sense to me. I thought that was kind of weird. People hate on it, but I think it's fun. So yeah, we're going to give our take on it. We're going to take over. In fact, we're going to take it over. That's what we're going to do. And yeah, we're going to have fun. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream, had some fun. Be sure to like up the stream if you enjoyed the madness, had fun along the way here. I hope to see you guys tomorrow morning. Or at Sinbad here later tonight. If not, have a good rest of your weekend. God bless you all. Stay based. And let me leave you now with a moment of Zen.
Boy, you gonna get sick doing that kind of thing.
Until all is one.
Yes, until all is one.
Thank you for visiting me. It's been real.
Tomorrow,